everyone, I am Jenny the Artsy-Rose, and welcome back to Blood and Roses, the prologue. Let's do part 2, or day 2. Where am I? I looked around the room, a small room. This is just like a jail. A cold blade was put to my neck, and I remembered that a man shut my mouth with his hands, which made breathing impossible. And what happened after that? It was only natural that I didn't know what had happened after I lost my consciousness. I wish the vision would happen now. At least, I want to know what's happening next. Contrary to my expectation, I'd never been able to control the power the way I wanted. First of all, I've got to do something with the thorn. Just when I moved my body to escape from the thorn, it's better not to move your body. They'll only prick your skin deeper. Huh? I was shocked to see a man with a gentle smile who entered the room.
Wait, Rupert.
I can't believe this. Another surprise occurred as a blonde man showed up in the room right after the first man. I looked at both of them by turns. I've seen them many times in the vision. Is this your castle? Do you guys sing that strange song? I couldn't hold back my curiosity had questioned them, but the blonde man glared at me in response. I have no consent of allowing a skinny human. I have no consent of allowing a stinky human to speak. What? I was dumbfounded by his violent verbal attack.
Alfred, even though she is a human, you must be gentle to ladies. I told you to be nice to ladies. I'm Rupert, and this is Alfred. Please forgive my little brother's misbehavior.
The man who called himself Rupert pushed the blonde guy aside and showed me a big smile.
You were only born a bit earlier than me. Don't make yourself look like the big brother.
The man called Albert pushed away Rupert this time, and then looked at me.
I think this is it. Right. I can find some feature of hers.
I have no idea what they were talking about.
If I can make her my belonging.
Belonging?
Shut up, human! All you have to do is offer your blood.
With a sharp, cold glare, he gave me the cruel statement, and again I was at a loss for words. Alfred. Rupert showed me a weary smile this time as he had resigned his brother. I'm deeply sorry for his rudeness. He usually behaves better than this. He looks at least better than the blonde guy throwing rude words at me.
Looks better? I don't think that has anything to do with politeness, but yes, he is polite.
But give us your blood, belonging, features? They sure are strange. First of all, why am I tied up? So many questions came up on my mind, and the thorn tortured me by pricking my skin. Different types of feelings mixed with each other. Among them all, anger grew stronger and stronger, and I began to speak. Did you guys throw me in this jail?
I didn't carry you here, but I ordered someone to do so.
Ordered? I thought he was a gentleman by the way he speaks, but I can't trust him anymore. It's true that I'm the one to blame for trespassing the castle, but to tie me up with Thorn is just so crazy. I want to get out of this airy castle. I want to be free from them. First things first, I must get rid of the thorn to get out of the jail. It's so frustrating, but it looks like I have no other choice besides begging these two in front of me. I'm Mina. I apologize for trespassing the castle. So please help me untie the thorn. I'm sure it gives you pain to hurt a lady. I'm sure it gives you guys pain to hurt a woman, doesn't it? I understand. I'm not into watching a lady tied up in front of me.
However,
Rupert hadn't completed his line, but instead he showed me an evil grin. Humans are cunning creatures. I'm sorry, but we can't let you be free.
Let me tell you, the only way you can become free is to give me your blood. To give me your blood. I surely felt a chill run down my spine at their synchronized phrases. Creepy! How much of my blood do you need? Their terrifying requests bring me back to the present situation. I'm in it as I was recalling what had happened until now. You're covered in blood. He grabs me by the hands as I'm throwing my arms around just desperately. Get your hands off! I'm getting bored of this. After muttering, Alfred brings my wrist towards his mouth. Stop! My whole body trembles as he licks the blood from my wrist. Sweet blood, huh? Sweet blood, huh? His lips are wearing my blood as he grins. Please, let go! I'm frightened to death without knowing their intentions. Stay away from me! The more I struggle, the more thorns dig into my body. My clothes, my skin, and my face. I was covered all over with painful cuts. I told you not to move many times. Robert talks to me in a gentle manner, but I know he isn't on my side either. Oh dear, a lady shouldn't get scars on her pretty face. Looking sad, he bites through one of his fingertips. Robert? I have no idea what his next action was until I screamed out loud to see it revealed. Robert applies the blood from his fingertip on the cut on my wrist. In an instant, my scar miraculously disappears. Look, your face. Robert's blood is applied to my face's scar as well. Though I can't see it myself, I'm sure the scar must have healed in an instant. With my knowledge as a witch, I know the kind which can heal any scars with their blood in an instant. Alfred's words that were to give him my blood, and Robert's words that have cured my blood, that have cured my word, and Robert's blood that has cured my scars. They must be vampires. My monologue is soon to be confirmed. Didn't I tell you? Alfred and I are both vampires. You must be honored to be desired by us. Seeing this, Alfred reaches his hands to expose my bare shoulders. Don't! As I struggle, my body is pinioned by the thorn even deeper. Behave yourself. My body trembles as he whispers in my ear, and I find myself paralyzed in the next moment. Now you are a good girl. He strokes my hair, and I feel his breath on my neck. Ouch! Sharp pains run through the left side of my neck and my right shoulder at the same time. A sensation penetrating my skin. I know the things are without even looking at them. My blood is mustard to where the fangs were stabbed. Oh. Hearing the sweet gasp coming from my right side, I turn the direction to see Robert, whose crimson eyes are glaring, staring at me. He takes my hand and licks a scar on my finger. I have never tasted such sweet blood. I would be addicted to it. Whispering into my ear, he sucks at my finger. Stop! No, not enough. Another sharp pain runs through the left side of my neck. Robert's fangs thrust into the bite mark he had already made, and he sucks more blood from there. Please, stop now. I'm supposed to be feeling only pain. But there is something different from pain in this. What is this feeling? My consciousness fades away while my blood is sucked away. I slowly become incapable to think anymore. Then everything goes black before my eyes. Wake up. I felt something rough rubbing against my cheek, and slowly opened my eyes. An unfamiliar ceiling, an unfamiliar room, and a cat? Whose voice was that? Sitting up in a bed I was laid down on, I looked around. I thought I heard someone talking to me. But nobody is in the room except me. Good, you can move your body. Huh? I've just made sure that no one is in the room, though. Why? I looked in the direction where the voice came from. There was the cat sitting in my sight. A cat? By any chance? You're right. I hear the same exact voice from the spot where the cat is sitting. Who are you? I am a cat living in this castle. Some people call me Spade. I've never met a cat who can speak the human language before. If I didn't know I was in a vampire's castle, I wouldn't have accepted what the cat says. I've gone through so much that I'm not easily surprised by a cat speaking. We can talk about my language ability later. The problem here is you. Me? Do you remember you were sucked your blood by the vampire brothers? Yeah? How can I forget about that? The pain of the fangs sticking into my skin, and the indescribable weird sensation. They tried to dominate you. Yes, I know. So, I've turned into a vampire? I get depressed all of a sudden to face reality. Keep your chin up. You haven't become their belonging. Huh? You are still human, but... So, I'm not a vampire yet? I take Spade up in my arms as I'm overwhelmed by happiness. Don't start celebrating yet. Hear me out. I put him down on the floor as he struggles in my arms. Seems like you are descended from a special bloodline. You are now in between a human and a vampire. Does it mean I will eventually turn into a vampire? Yes, you are exactly right. Spade confirms my question with a nod and stares at me in a serious manner. You have 10 days left. Find out the rose garden somewhere in this castle within those 10 days. Roses blooming in this castle have a mystical power. Drinking the evening dew will purify you from the vampire curse. Find the rose garden in 10 days. Why are you so nice to me? Because you are not supposed to become a vampire. I don't know how helpful I can be, but I will support you if you wish. Thank you, Spade. I have no idea why Spade knows these kinds of things, but it still relieves me to find out that there is someone in this vampire castle to help me. I'll find the garden and leave this castle as a human. As soon as I make the resolve, a knocking sound resonates from the door. Now, it looks like you have read the prologue. It's time to get you dressed up. I like this. Are these coordinates all right? Absolutely. You've done pretty well for yourself, so I will give you a reward as a treat. Photos can be viewed by going to the memories from the menu. Look pretty. How pretty! Story ticket. Yes. You can read one story by using one ticket. Yes, yes, yes. I know the deal. Thank you, Mr. Spade. Spade is a he, right? Vampire. Daniel. Raymond. Humphrey. Dominique. Cedric. And... Wait. Spade? Spade? Freaking Spade! Okay, I'm gonna do Spade. I'm gonna do Spade. Well, I'm Jenny the Artsy-Rose, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye.